Welcome to the Unreal Engine 4 The Corridor project. In this introduction video, we'll cover what you can expect from this series. You will learn how to construct an environment from beginning to end in only 10 hours. We will create one game environment and then we will light it two different ways. One as an interior lighting scenario and a second one as an exterior lighting scenario. This is a step-by-step guide. So we will start from the very beginning. You will learn how to set up a project. We'll use BSP brushes to block in the overall space and layout of the environment. Once we've blocked in all the BSP brushes, we'll use static meshes. And then we'll use static meshes to detail the environment. We'll focus on two different lighting scenarios. One is an exterior and the other one is an interior lighting scenario. So we'll take two different approaches to lighting the same environment. We'll go through post-process on how to make this environment look better. We'll cover world settings and how to build your environment on production for best visual quality. And we'll finish everything off with a camera fly-through and taking screenshots. So you will essentially learn everything you need to know to construct an environment from an idea using a set of provided static meshes and cover the entire workflow from beginning to end. And in the end, you will have an environment that you'll be able to show off with a video fly-through and screenshots. There are a few assumptions about this project. One is that you have already downloaded and installed Unreal Engine 4, and that you know how to create a basic scene using common how-to functions inside Unreal Engine 4. Overall, that you have a basic understanding of how to use the editor. The static meshes that are used to construct this environment are provided for you with this project, and you will find them inside the project folder within the downloaded guide. And in the first video, I will show you how to use those static meshes in the project. A few notes on using static meshes, and this applies to any other project that you will work on in the future. The type of static meshes will always define your environment theme and focus. This means that if you want to create a specific environment, but you don't have the static meshes that support that theme. For example, if you want to create a fantasy theme environment, but your static meshes that you have available to you only include real-world architecture, you won't be able to create that environment. So before you have an idea of what type of environment you want to create, you want to look through the available static meshes prior to starting any project. Because the type of static meshes will determine what you can and cannot create. Unless you decide to create your own static meshes, which is a separate process and that will add a lot more time to your production schedule. You will be bounded to the type of static meshes that you have currently available to you. So for this project, you have a set of the Corridor static mesh set, which contains 31 custom static meshes, 26 materials, and 37 textures. And these are the static meshes that we're going to use to construct our environment. For our last part of this video, let me run through the 10-hour structure so you have an idea of what to expect. Our first hour we're going to spend on the project and the editor setup. In hour 2, we'll use BSP brushes to block in our environment, our layout, to judge overall shape and proportion. This will be our template. In hour 3, we'll replace those BSP brushes with static meshes. Hour 4 will be spent on detailing, and hour 5 will prep our environment for lighting. Hour 6 and 7 will be spent on exterior lighting scenario and interior lighting scenario. In hour 8, we'll focus on post-process for both exterior lighting scenario and interior lighting scenario. In hour 9, we'll set up world settings and build our environment on highest quality setting. And in our final hour, we will cover camera fly-through, how to render a video, and how to take screenshots. So you can expect a lot of tips, techniques, and the entire process workflow of how to construct an environment. So let's go ahead and get started.